Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Dukes Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick it away to get this game going. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will get the first swing today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
You give it to the big fullback here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the back now goes in motion. Single back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Cavaliers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Can they keep the opening drive alive? On the 11th play, it's third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The Texas Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety's going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And he's looking to pass the ball with trickery. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, that play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas, and you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. Kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Get the ball to your receiver. Stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They'll go hurry up here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick catch over the middle.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Cavaliers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to run the option. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up the first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Cavaliers will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw it deep. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Passes the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball for 3.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Going for his running back. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw it on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a strong stiff arm. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Cavaliers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The big fullback's got it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Ball handed off. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
2nd down and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They're setting out to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
With the carry, it's the runback. Brought down at the 26. 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, a reverse. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
I mean, why not, Chris? I mean, keep going to him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge game. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. The field goal is good. And they take the lead a little over a minute to play. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. And the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And a quick timeout call. For the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
1st and 10 play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Virginia, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. The coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.